People want to talk about, just the win. So they don't want to talk about, how many times we almost didn't make payroll when we first opened, and how many times I had to continue to stick cash into the business, or, we had to delay installs when we first opened a few weeks because we needed to get more installers and hire more installers. And, those are the bumps in the road when you're an entrepreneur that you've got to learn to overcome and navigate. You're not putting yourself out there to fail. When you go through these things, you go through these steps as an entrepreneur, and these, like I like to say, fail forward. Like, you got to learn it. Like, I can tell you everything, but you're going to have to see some things for yourself, because a lot of people just like, fuck this, I can't deal with it, and they quit. I mean, I see that all the time. Then I see that they pulled too much money out. Then I see that it's just overwhelming and they have egos. Like, a lot of entrepreneurs their egos are way too big. I've got people out there right now that were peers of mine in home security that could easily call me to mentor or coach them, or other people like me, but they're too fucking stubborn, and they get into the solar business and they're struggling to fucking stay open. And why? Because they're too stubborn in their ego. But we do need more entrepreneurs out there that have great minds, that have great ideas, that have great companies they want to open, that are just scared. Don't be scared anymore. Entrepreneurs are risk takers. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to take constructive criticism. You have to be willing to get coaching. You have to be willing to fail and learn from that failure. You have to be willing to take chances and risk and open your mind to what it is you're intended to do. Real entrepreneurs, they're risk takers, they're doers. And I'm sure that if you're listening, you like to fucking win. I'm giving you some tips here how to win. Write that shit down. Put that shit on paper and pay attention to it. Make the decision. Don't ponder too long. You can't grow if you don't let go. You got to learn to replace yourself. You got to let go of a few things so you can grow. You got to focus on the next step for the business. Always thinking forward, always pushing forward. Because if you don't, you get stagnant.